Win big with new DRF All Access past performances. With one best-in-class product, you now get all three past performance formats. Go to DRF.com and use coupon code 1FREEPP for a free single card today.
Hey everybody, Alexa Zepp here with the Daily Racing Forum to go over a pick 3 sequence with y'all for this Saturday, September 21st. And Saturday's a big day out in Pennsylvania. They have 5 graded stakes races on the card at Parx, including $2 million races, the Grade 1 Cotillion and the Grade 1 Pennsylvania Derby. So this pick 3 sequence includes both of those. It's going to end with the Derby. And because I think there is a really strong single in here that's going to be the favorite, I'm taking a bit of a different approach with a really skinny ticket to try to still get value out of the pick 3, but just playing it more times. So it's going to be a $5 pick 3. It's going to cost $30, and it starts with race 11, the Grade 2 Gallant Bob Stakes, going 6 furlongs on the dirt for 3-year-olds. It's got a $400,000 purse, and I really like the number 3 Bucciarino in here. Going to be 4-1. He'll be the pace setter, and I think probably will not get caught. He's by Bucero, who's a pretty new sire and's been on fire. I've actually bred to Bucero twice for my own racing syndicate, so I'm probably a little bit biased, but the stats speak for themselves. His horses win 19% of the time on dirt sprints, with the overall average for all sires sitting at 13%. This will be the toughest spot he's running, but his last race was a stakes here at Parx with 3 of the same contenders as today, and he just blew them away, winning by 6 1/4 lengths. I'll also throw the 2 in there, Awesome Ruta, who's 10-1 odds, so a nice price. He tried 2 graded stakes last year at Fairgrounds, and they didn't really go so well, but he's been under new direction recently with trainer Dan Ward and has been improving. He has 3 really fast workouts this month. 2 of them are bullet works. And he has the best late pace rating in here. So if the race does fall apart, I can see him picking up the pieces. Race 12 is the Grade 1 Cotillion Stakes, going 1 1/16 on the dirt for 3-year-old fillies. And we have our superstar in here, Torpedo Anna. She's going to be even money or less than even money, morning line at 4 to 5. And she will be the single. She's incredible. She's only lost to other fillies once in her lifetime in what looks like just an off day to me. She's our Kentucky Oaks winner, Acorn winner, American Oaks winner, and then, as we know, went up against the boys in the Traverse last month with just a devastating loss to Fierceness by a head. If y'all watched that race, you heard the whole audience just like hearts drop when she didn't quite get there at the finish line. But it was such an incredible, gutsy performance. I think she'll sit right behind the number 8 Mystic Lake in this race, and then just pass them all the way to the winner's circle. There's just no one in here even close to rivaling her, in my opinion. Race 13 is the Grade 1 Pennsylvania Derby, going 1 1/8 on the dirt, $1 million purse. I will use 3 in here. The number 4 Timeout, 10-1 odds. A closer in here. He's run 5 times and never been off the board, but has also only won once. This is going to be quite the class test for him, but I think he has potential. His last 2 races did favor speed those days, and he still managed to close and get in the money. So I think the pace is going to set up for him. There's going to be a lot of pace in here, and I really like the odds at 10-1. I will use the number 7 Dragon Guard, who will likely be the favorite. He's in here for Brad Cox, and he's basically undefeated. He's run 5 times and only lost the first one by a neck. And he seems to be on a mission right now to collect Derby wins with victories in both the Indiana and West Virginia Derby. He does seem to be a need-the-lead type, and he's going to have a lot of pace, like I said, especially to his outside with number 8 Unmatched Wisdom and number 9 Who's the King. If you look at Dragon Guard's running lines in the Timeform US past performances, you'll see pace figures for multiple points throughout the race. And in Timeform US, if the race was exceptionally fast, they're color-coded red, and if it was an exceptionally slow pace, it's color-coded blue. And when you look at his races, there's a lot of blues. So that tells me that he kind of, even though he's had really impressive wins, has had it a little bit easy with not having a ton of really hot pace pressure. So he's not going to get that today or tomorrow. He's going to have a lot of pace to face, and I think it'll be a test. So I'm still going to include him, but I think we might be able to beat the favorite here, especially with the number 8, Unmatched Wisdom. This is my top pick in the race. 8-1 odds, has run 4 times and won the first 3. The fourth was his big test, his big step up in the Grade 1 Traverse, and it was a major disappointment, but he got bumped in that race and hit from behind, and actually his leg wrap became unraveled. And trainer Chad Brown said when he came back to the barn, he actually had cuts on his legs. So, I mean, that is absolutely more than enough to ruin his chances and just toss that race out. So I really think this is going to be the first time that we get a view of Unmatched Wisdom against this level of competition. He does get Flavian Pratt aboard, who's ridden him to victory every time he's been on him. Also, Chad Brown did win this race in 2016 with Connect, who had a very similar career like Unmatched Wisdom, had won his first 3 races and then disappointed in the Traverse. So it's a bit of a deja vu situation for Chad Brown. He and Dragon Guard should both be a big part of the fast early pace, but I also can see him sitting back a few lengths and not needing the lead. So he's my top pick. Like I said, this is a skinny ticket. 2 by 1 by 3. So it only costs $6 for $1. And I'm going to play it 5 times, making it a $30 ticket. Hopefully we can get, a nice medium or long shot in that first leg, Torpedo Anna, check the box, and then grab maybe this 8-1, or I hope we still get 8-1 odds on Unmatched Wisdom tomorrow. But best of luck to you on this exciting Pennsylvania Derby day. And best of luck on all your wagers, especially if you play this pick 3 with me.